You ready?
Yes.
Here goes nothing.
All right. I don't know what episode this is. Probably 9 or 10.
I could find it real quick.
It does not. It's irrelevant. I think it's 10.
Might be 10.
We spent too much time already. I want to start this off. The picture's a wedding.
10. It is 10.
This is going to be 10?
Yeah.
All right. My girlfriend's stepsister has been engaged for like a year and is getting married late March.
I like how you say engaged like for a year, like it's
Well,
a crazy thing.
No. I'm saying that's the time frame I want to set up.
Okay.
So, at the time, whenever the announcement was made, I had not been dating my girlfriend. So she already had a +1, which is shockingly quick, in my opinion. So I was edged out. So technically, I did not have a invite. So I was gonna go as her brother's +1 if he didn't find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no hotel room. I couldn't get, like, they didn't buy my own room or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want them to, because it's like that. Anyway.
That's their thing.
So I was just going to go to the rehearsal dinner. Now, I could have still went to the wedding only if the brother didn't bring somebody. So I was going to go to the rehearsal dinner. It's like an hour away in New Orleans. And I would have to drive there. And then I don't know why I thought I have family there, so I wouldn't have to drive back. I could just spend the night at family's house and then go to the wedding if I wanted to.
Yeah.
If that situation was fine with the brother and whatever.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a room. They didn't give him a room.
They didn't give him a room.
I don't think so. His own room. They didn't get him his own room. Now, recently, like last week, so my girlfriend's stepdad and her mom are the ones paying for it.
Yeah.
And so they had a meeting or like a dinner or whatever with Chris's former wife.
Yeah.
Their daughter who's getting married. And she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I think my girlfriend's mom said something about like them bringing somebody, or like me, something about me, or maybe just another person." Now the ex-wife she freaked out about it, about the numbers and how many people are going or who's going, who's not going.
Yeah.
Even though she's not paying for it. However, she mentioned she's bringing 2 other guests that weren't going initially from like a cruise. They met them on a cruise. So, girlfriend's mom, she's pretty like, don't cross her.
Yeah.
Let's just put it this way, because I think she holds a grudge. She gets pissed and just texts Eden, "Hey, bring whoever you want. Get Peter, get Cameron. I'm willing to get a hotel room. They're coming." So it's an out of spite invitation that we're both going.
That's great. I love a wedding.
And listen, I think I'm going to like it too, because you're going to be there and my girlfriend's going to be there, and it's just like a funny situation. So out of spite, hopefully nothing changes. You've been extended an invite.
That's awesome.
And if they must really love you.
Yeah, well, I get a text. I get a text the other day. And Kara's like, "Hey, you available for a wedding?" Hells yeah, I love a wedding. I love a wedding. I would go to a wedding every weekend if I could.
I will say this: the weddings I've been to, except for Hayden's, who was a guest and probably a future guest, that was the best wedding. Well, my aunt's wedding was.
Wow, what about my sister's wedding?
Yeah, but I wasn't having fun because I was so awkward.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But well,
we just need to get you drunk.
Anyway, that was the best wedding. I enjoyed myself at Hayden's wedding.
Yeah, because it's just
also had an aunt's wedding a couple of years ago.
Well, that's because people you know.
But how funny is that? That like you
I
were
think
not
that's
in the
hilarious.
picture. I was out of the picture, and she just goes, you know what? Fuck it. We're getting them in. We're buying them a hotel
Probably
room.
said that too.
She probably did say that. And I hope she's listening because,
Thank you, by the way.
thank you.
That's
She
awesome.
called. She called me baby the other day. Hey, Miss Robin. She's like, "What up, baby?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, we're okay." But yeah. If this stands, this could be an epic night. And I think honestly, she will benefit. I think she would. She's gonna love the fact that she invited us because honestly, you steal the show. And you're not afraid to like dance and stuff.
Oh no,
I am. So
last
she's
wedding I
gonna
went
be.
to, nobody was on the
She's
dance
gonna
floor.
be very excited. She's gonna be very pleased that she made that decision.
Dude, she will.
Hopefully, it stands.
You won't
still.
regret it.
She won't regret it. I promise you.
Slip and fall, take out.
You will go the extra mile just so she doesn't regret it. You know? It'll be entertaining.
Miss Robin and I are dancing?
No, I think Chris might have a problem
Yeah,
with
he
that.
probably
But maybe. I don't.
might have this dance.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to this last wedding I went to a couple weeks ago. I went with as my sister's plus one. She didn't have anybody, and I always down for a wedding. We get there, nobody's on the dance floor, man. Like 2 songs go by. Immediately, I get on the dance floor. They had this kid. It's a little crippled kid. Which once he gets... I literally told Mary, I said, if we go on the dance floor, everybody's going to start getting in there, and then the little crippled kid's going to come in and stuff. He looks adorable. He's been the whole spotlight of the day and stuff, because he was the ring bearer and stuff, and you just know they were pulling at tears with this one, and just like, oh my gosh. Dude, he got out there, and everybody's dancing with him. I literally called it. I said that he's going to get a dance circle around him. And he did.
It's
so much
an
joy.
underdog story that
weddings
you really
bring
like
so
to
much
see.
joy. I love it.
It's an underdog story.
Yeah. It's great. The kid was having the time of his life.
That's a movie script.
Makes everybody happy. Great food at the wedding, by the way. It was delicious. I had turtle soup for the first time. Pretty freaking good. They had these like little duck empanadas.
I've never had duck.
Duck
I've
is
never had
fabulous.
turtle. I do not want to have turtle.
I just had turtle for the first... Dude, it's...
I can't do it. You know
Pretty
why?
solid.
Because of the look of the animal.
You don't even... It's literally
Now,
like
I do
a gumbo.
kind of enjoy crawfish if it's peeled for me.
Peel this crawfish for me.
I don't like working for my food. And frankly, peeling a crawfish is the worst. And it also, I bite my nails and it gets in that... It gets in there, and I'd rather cut my fingers off.
Dude, you get the worst though about crawfish when you have to go to the bathroom after crawfish.
I've never
and
thought about that.
you're at a crawfish boil. You're sweaty and stuff.
It's hot as shit at
It's
crawfish
always
boil.
hot.
They
It's
didn't
always
make
hot.
it indoors.
No matter what, even if you're indoors, it's always hot. Then you go inside. Then you go inside. You go to the bathroom. You're just sweating.
You want to know?
And you got the crawfish sweats
And
and
the-
stuff, dude. And you're on that toilet and you're just like, God help me. Like, what is wrong?
You know what
What's
is
happening?
what's a staple? A staple item at a crawfish boil? A big ass
salt.
box fan.
Dude.
You always have a big ass box
I
fan.
love a crawfish boil. They're fun.
I
Man.
haven't been to the last one I went to was like several years ago.
I was saying that.
And I
I've
was
never.
like, all right. But I don't like corn on the cob.
Oh.
Because it's like, it just gets fucking everywhere. and it's
Dude,
just like,
I love. That's my favorite thing.
like a beaver.
Everybody's like goes for the potatoes. Man, I go for that corn. That corn's delicious. But you know what they say? Corn
corn
go in.
don't come out.
Corn come out.
I've never had that problem.
You've never had, dude. It doesn't digest.
I don't know. I feel like I've had corn before. Maybe I just don't see it. Maybe it's
Maybe I'm just eating. So
maybe it's on the inside, but I've never seen it
come out.
come out.
Dude, it comes out.
I'm a different breed. You heard
But-
it here first.
But yeah, thanks for the wedding invitation. And I know that's a big loop around, but she's in the right spot. I mean, you're paying for the wedding.
Of course.
Why
Here's
is
the problem.
somebody
So-
else being upset about that?
So this also happened. So this is the other way. So it's like a family. It's like, okay.
if you're
so,
not putting
so,
money in, I
so
don't
my
think you get a
aunt,
say.
there was 2 weddings that happened with my relatives.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt and my uncle got married recently. At the time, Eden and I had not been dating.
Yeah.
We just called up, obviously, my grandparents, and they're like, yeah, just who cares? Well, I don't understand why it's like a huge deal. Like, I understand it's because I'm not, not the one fitting the bill.
Yeah.
But it's like, does two people, like, damage it that badly, like with the food or whatever? Like, I don't.
You don't damage because at least on the alcohol end.
No, I won't. I won't touch it.
I won't even look at it.
And to Miss Robin, you're safe. I'm not gonna have a sip of alcohol. So it's not.
We're getting you to take a shot.
No, it's not like. How much is the meal? Like, how much could the meal be? Like, I understand.
Well,
okay,
I understand.
Here's the price. It's the hotel room, obviously. But if she's cool with it, then I'm going to take the hotel room. Normally, I wouldn't ask her to be like, oh, can you give me a hotel room?
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask that. I'm perfectly fine with sleeping at a relative's house that lives in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So, maybe I'll just go with that. Like, hey, you don't need a... You could sleep at the relative's house, too.
Yeah.
If we could just get invited.
Also have family,
you got
friends
family
and stuff. Yeah. Name like 3 people I could already stay
Anyway,
with.
here's my issue with the crawfish. It's also a lot of work for like the smallest amount of food ever. I would have to eat probably 50 crawfish to be full.
50?
Maybe more?
Dude.
200?
I always start with like a 5-pound plate. And I know that's all like not just the
I could
meat,
be
that's
talking
just, like,
out of
the
my
whole
ass right now.
But like, dude, I don't think I've ever been full from crawfish. I just get tired of peeling.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
I've
waste
even had
of
the
time.
crackers.
It's clearly
But it's
just for an
enjoyable.
experience. It's just clearly
It's a great
for the
experience, though.
Maybe I just
Now,
haven't been to a good one.
A lot of people love crawfish here.
People hate
but
on me though.
I think shrimp is better.
Shrimp is by far better than
Shrimp
crawfish.
is my favorite.
People
It's-
say
I think it's the chicken of the sea. I think it is, man.
It's a delicacy.
Think about it. You can cook as many things with shrimp as you could with probably chicken.
That's very true.
It's the chicken of the.
I remember.
They say tuna is, but no.
I remember there was a time. It was about 12 to 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I went with Trey and Nanny, Miss Geraldine. Forget her first name because we were talking about it the other day. Forgot it. She
That's
even had
her
a name.
name?
Geraldine. Yeah.
I've only heard
We
Nanny.
call her Nanny because we were talking about Trey and his Chuck E. Cheese like savings.
Dude.
I remember she took us to Nagoya. And it was a sushi place, and at the time, sushi was foreign to me, and I was like, I don't want raw fish as like an 8-year-old or like 7-year-old. She's like, do you want shrimp? And I was like, okay. But then she said it's grilled or boiled. And at the time, I'm like, what the hell is that? And I looked at it, I'm like, that
meat?
And I looked at it, and I was like, that doesn't look fried. So I just ate ice cream. Now, nowadays, I'll eat any type of shrimp. Everything tastes good. I would even probably rather grilled shrimp than fried shrimp.
Oh, same. I think when it comes to shellfish, it's always better if it's grilled or boiled.
But fried,
compared to fried.
But fried, I need ketchup.
Yes. If I'm gonna have
Any type of fried fish.
well,
ketchup.
I think all fish.
Even the filet of fish.
I think all fish is great fried. I think all shellfish is great boiled or grilled.
You know what? That's probably truth.
It's like
We
out
should
of my
become
experience,
fishermen.
dude. We could. Nah, we suck at fishing. We went to my camp. We didn't catch. We didn't get a
did
bite.
not. I don't understand how they do it.
I don't know. I was killing it last time I went.
I like. What if the food there at the wedding, crawfish? But you have to.
Dude,
you have to-
I was expecting
you
it to
have
be
hand-
at Sarah's wedding.
have to
Sarah
hand
loves
peel it.
crawfish. Sarah.
It's that time, right? Isn't March crawfish year?
Sometimes they get it.
Season?
Sometimes they get it in
Crawfish
December. Like Sarah will know.
Shit,
Sarah,
you're right.
Sarah will know the prices and stuff. Like almost like she has an app, where it's like where you can get the cheapest crawfish and stuff. She's slowed down in recent years, but man,
Only in Louisiana, right? Crawfish
actually,
is
it's,
like
it's
no,
actually,
but I'm saying like only in the South per se. Like, what the hell?
well, actually,
Crawfish is like a bottom feeder. Like they live in the mud.
it's a mud bug.
It's just. It's like when you think about it, it's like that's disgusting.
When you do think about it, it is kind of gross. But we grew up with that.
At least shrimp are in the ocean, right?
Yeah.
It's like a nice seafood. You know, it's like it's respectable.
Dude, no, it's
We get the crawfish out of like creeks, like
you know, it's phenomenal.
what? What?
Scallop.
I don't even know what that is. Is that a clam? Is that what that is, basically?
It's like a muscly.
That's disgusting. I remember
Dude,
hating
it's still. Dude, I might say this is ballsy to
Don't
say.
say it.
Bacon wrapped scallop could be better than bacon wrapped shrimp.
That's dumb. So,
Dude, it's
I
fabulous.
had an experience with like clams or some shit. One of those like in that
Did you?
category. Hayden's mom was like, "You want these?" And I was like, "No." And it was like that in like pasta. It was like scallop pasta. It might have been scallops. Or like clams without the shell, obviously.
I don't know if I've had clams. I've had oyster.
Maybe it was oysters, raw oysters in
raw oyster.
pasta,
I can't do it.
like in
Can't do
pasta. It was like a muscly thing. Yeah, it looked
they do have like a my mom.
it
makes
looked like a blob
clam,
of just whatever the hell that
like
is.
Clam sauce or something.
She made me eat it. I was like, "Listen, I really don't want that." She's like, "You have to eat it." I was like, "What?" I don't even know why I listened to her. But I ate a piece, and dude, the texture I wanted.
That's a big thing for me. I like texture.
You don't want this. You do not want. I cannot believe I ate that, and it was gross, and I probably won't have one. What does a swordfish taste like? And can you eat the sword?
I don't think you can eat the sword. I think it's a bone.
Can you keep it? Can you cut the bone off and just keep it?
Maybe, dude. What if you went to like a seafood, like a surf and turf restaurant, and they put like the steaks on on the swordfish's sword?
Oh
just,
my gosh!
Walked
like,
around,
really, like stuck it to him. Like
just
like
walking around.
we're gonna dismember you and
Right.
be assholes.
Dude, lobster's great. I know you don't.
I had it at Hayden's
think
rehearsal
it's
dinner,
delicious.
and it tasted weird to me.
I love it.
Now,
It's great. King crab legs.
I again, that's one that is like you got to really work for your food.
Do you get cracker things?
I've had, I know, I've been to it's not even a place anymore. Joe's Crab Shack.
I thought you were about to say somewhere else.
No, that was the first time I've ever It's not the first time I've had crab because I've had like a sushi roll, but I've never had like real sea crab where you have to like crack it.
Yeah, not like
I
a
think
blue
I had
crab.
it once. I had it once maybe.
Wait. So you've never had blue crab or anything?
I don't know. I remember going to Joe's
Blue crab's
Crab Shack.
like the regular, like small, like the normal crab.
Was it blue?
Yeah. Well, they turn red when you boil them.
Okay, it was probably red,
But-
it was definitely red.
But it's not like you don't have like freaking like 8-inch legs.
That's probably what I had, but I was in before it was like 4th grade,
They're like sea spiders,
maybe
man.
5th grade, dude. What does a crab bite feel like?
It doesn't bite. It
Or pinch?
pinches.
Sorry, jeez.
Well, people always say they bite you. But it's just,
I know,
it's a
but
pinch.
yeah, okay. Because I only see sand crabs, and that's common, when you go to the beach and you're like, oh, let's go crab hunting. But then you look at the ocean, and it's like a freaking monster emerging
I
from
don't know if I've ever been pinched by a crab. I've definitely been pinched by a crawfish.
Could they kill you?
I don't think so.
Could a giant?
I mean, maybe,
crab,
maybe.
could it
I
cut
do
a
think,
finger off?
I do think a like a king crab type thing can probably break a bone. I'm pretty sure. I've seen like some things like with a crab and
what
it's
Davy
like,
Jones had in Pirates of the Caribbean, crab hand.
Well, he had more of like a lobster.
Yeah, you're right. Shit.
Yeah, it was more thick. Or it could have been stone crab. You ever seen
How many
stone-
crabs are there?
You ever
man?
seen a stone
no,
crab?
I haven't seen. I have no. The only experience I have with crabs
What we used to
are
do
the
with stone
sand
crab.
crabs.
Well, we used to do stone crab. We used to catch crab.
Wait,
and,
snow crabs,
well, there's snow and there's stone.
but they don't live
crab
in the winter.
is thicker. Anyways,
Snow crabs aren't.
we
in,
would go.
like,
We would go
Colorado.
to Grand Isle. We used to go yearly, and we'd always set up crab show. Dude, we catch a crap ton of crabs. Like we should have just been crabbers.
Crab ton of crabs.
Dude, we had like 2 ice chests full of crabs just for like a 4-day week and stuff. We had so much crab and stuff. We had to throw half of them back though because they were all pregnant and stuff.
Ugh.
But anyways, every now and then you catch a stone crab. And what they would do is they break off the arm. They throw the crab back in. And then its arm's going to regrow. But now
They regrow limbs?
Do you not know crab?
No, I don't know crabs. Dude, why
Yeah.
do you know so much about crabs?
Which
fuck?
type?
Both.
And or? There's many crabs out there. Beware.
Are we still talking about the fish? What is it? What is it technically? It's not a...
It's
God, I'm
a
such an
crustacean.
All right, good.
So, which I have a joke for you. But you would take one of the crab legs. You usually grab the biggest claw. You rip that one off. You throw it back in the water. It'll grow its new one back, and you take this, throw it on ice, stuff, and then you get one big meaty crab claw to eat.
I feel like it's mostly bone or whatever the crust.
It's not. It's actually a lot. Dude, you get a big like claw, man. You just get
Not a meat.
wiggle it a little bit. You get all that meat out all in one claw. So
Here's how you know we're close and like probably the best. We've spent 20 fucking minutes mostly on sea life, aquatic life.
Sea life is cool.
We're talking about nothing.
I know nothing about sea life.
About crabs, apparently. Like,
But
fuck.
dude,
I just saw like a
maybe the picture showed
animation.
crabs.
I saw I saw an animation about like how deep the ocean is.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty scary.
Oh yeah,
It's like it's deeper than like Mount Everest,
yeah.
in the ocean, like way deeper.
Well, there's a
way
mountain
deeper.
bigger than Mount Everest in the ocean. Yeah.
How is it that deep? I think a 10-foot pool is deep.
If I can't if I can't see the bottom, no way.
Dude, that's
You're afraid. You're afraid of the ocean,
dude. Am I?
dude. I think
go
the
knee
older
deep.
I
That's the
get,
deepest
the
I
older
go.
I get, the more I am.
Afraid?
Yeah. As a kid, I was like, I don't care. Like I remember, I go out to like the sandbar,
Yeah,
dude.
I remember that.
Now I get to a spot where like I'm tall, where I don't rely on my swimming power anymore. I just rely on just pushing off every few seconds.
I think I forgot how to swim.
Me too. The older I get, the worse I get at swimming.
Yeah.
Because I've just relied on height recently and stuff. And so if I'm at the beach, I'm going to the sandbar, and it gets a little cold by my feet, and I can't see my feet, and I'm no longer at like where I can just push off easily. There's like a good foot. I'm like, screw this.
Here's why.
I'm like, my heart is racing. I'm like, get me to that sandbar, or I turn around.
Here's
Like,
the problem.
Something.
It's the aquatic life. They're getting braver. Sharks are coming up to the surface or
You're
the
probably
shore.
just more aware.
Yeah, probably.
Because
Dude, they're getting braver, man. They got like stingrays, like a foot deep.
Dude, that scared the crap out. I remember I was swimming one time in the ocean. I just looked to the right, and I just like, it's kind of like the corner of my eye. I just see a fin, and I'm like, it's a big fin from a big fish. I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? And I look over, it's a freaking dolphin. It scared the crap out of me.
Matter,
In the corner of my eye, I was like, please don't.
There was like I can't tell. Like if I'm at the shore and like 40 feet out I see a fin, I assume it's shark. Because people can tell the difference apparently in the fin shapes.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's rounded and then one's sharp.
Okay.
Sharks are sharper.
Okay. All right. Well, one mistake.
That and then
one mistake. Oh, that's
dolphins. Dolphins go. Their tails go up and down. Sharks side to side.
Well, I knew that, but sometimes you can't see that.
Yeah, but that's just another teller. I was afraid.
It's why I don't go in like ponds or lakes. You can't see. And honestly, in American beaches, at least the ones I've been to in like Florida, you can't really see that well.
Well, that's because I don't know if this is for a fact, but my opinion is that it's close enough to the Mississippi River where it's still dark.
Backwash or whatever.
I'm thinking that's why it's probably darker. And that's why if you go like Mississippi Beach, freaking brown, man. Louisiana.
That's
Beach,
just shit.
Louisiana Beach, like Grand Isle, man. It's looks like a lake and stuff. And the further you go to like Destin and stuff, starts to get more clear and clear.
It's still not good enough for me. You got to go to like Miami or like the Bahamas
Going to Miami
or something like that. I can't. I just can't, man. I
Destin's-
don't want to take risks like that. Like, really, is it that much of a like? Why you need to go to the sandbar if it could risk you losing your foot?
What I get scared of is
Just go knee deep. You're probably not gonna. Like I said, they're getting braver, so even that's not safe. And the jellyfish, man.
dude, jellyfish is bad.
Like, you never know. Sting you in the eye, face.
I think the scariest thing for me is stepping on a stingray. And it's just
Because of Steve Irwin.
and just stabbing me. No, I have a friend who got stabbed.
Is it stung or stabbed? Do they stab you, or is there like venom in there?
They do have some venom. And I don't know if all of them do. or like
How did Steve Irwin die?
Well, he got it through the heart, and it was a big manta ray type thing.
Yeah,
He
so
was swimming. What he was doing was, so I watched the whole thing on it. They were filming like a ocean thing for him, and they were heading back in their boat, and they just see this huge like manta ray and stuff, and they're like, "Whoa, let's get some extra footage real quick." And so Steve gets close, and what they think is that his shadow made it look like he was a shark. And
oh my gosh!
so like, it starts freaking out and stinging upwards.
Oh, I heard he got like pierced like a bunch of times.
It got him in the heart. And they get him in the boat, and he's like, "I don't think I'm making it," basically. And they didn't know like where it stung him. Like they didn't think it like got him in the heart. They didn't think it was that bad, and he died on the way back.
And that's purely from it hitting his heart, or
I
like
think
venom?
it just stabbed through his heart. I think. I don't think it was even a venom at that point. I think it's just blood loss. Scary animal, man. Which is actually, they found out, is basically related to the shark.
Stingrays.
Yeah. If you take
It's a flat shark.
take the body, yeah, it's a flat shark. They do look funny though when you see them up against the glass. They got their mouths. And they just...
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. So probably the normal ones. Even I don't know.
I don't know. It probably varies, which with different types of stingray.
Is that where they get Blu-ray from?
They might be talking about rays.
Because it's thin, dude. I think it's where they get it. I think it's the root. I think it's the root word of Blu-ray.
Rays of light.
That's true. But it's a disc that fit. It's like flat, so it could be.
Yep, they all came out blue first.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Dude, Blu-ray. I remember when that came. Remember somebody's like, dude, I got plasma TV. You were like, dang.
No.
That's cool.
Here's what it was. The 3D TV, where you had to get your own glasses.
Through.
But that was a thing for a while. They really tried to push it down.
Remember?
I wanted one.
Remember Google glasses?
No, but
they were just like normal like reading glasses, but like they'd have like the screen of Google, or like maybe it was Apple that did it. Somebody did it like that and crashed. I saw this invention, and it was like you put this glove on and you put your finger like an old, like people don't. That's a sad thing. When you like show me a phone with your hand, do it. Okay, so you do pinky and thumb. Apparently, people these days are just doing squares. They're just making like a C with their hand because the iPhone. But anyways, with this old glove thing, if you made the pinky and thumb out, and you put it up to it would have a speaker in the thumb of the glove and a mic in the bottom part, so you could call.
People are doing this? That's really weird.
Yeah. Like, for acting and stuff, they said, hey, if you're going to make up a phone, don't do this. They said, make it look like you're holding an iPhone or something. Because it's, like, outdated to the other thing. I'm like, dang. Feels weird.
It can't pop. I mean,
like, dude, call me, bro. At work, I still got a phone that looks like a finger and thumb.
That doesn't make sense.
A little pinky and thumb.
Yeah. All right. Do you have more stuff? What would you write down?
I might have some stuff. I like how the picture's a wedding picture.
Right? That's the most important thing we're going to say.
It probably is. Okay. I mean, did we go over, I know you wanted to go over it. And maybe you're not as inspired as you were when you told me this. But, cone cups and the desire to bite it.
Oh, like a tennis court?
Like a paper cone cup.
If everyone here is listening, they all have an experience with a sound or like a texture that like it like messes with them, and it like creates a weird sensation in your teeth.
Or maybe you bite your tongue or something.
It's like It like vibrates my teeth, and it's like something's up.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's me. Like Drew had this where he would rub paper on the carpet. Me, that is also a thing. Also, like grinding metal on concrete, like moving a chair.
That's something you like?
No, like causes that sensation.
Okay.
Paper cups, like the cones that you get at tennis courts, golf courses.
Yeah.
It's not as bad, but I don't like the texture and like the thinness, and I do feel the urge to bite them, and I don't like drinking from them.
That was like me with a kid with styrofoam.
Styrofoam's a thing.
cups.
People have
You-
that too.
you bite that too.
Yeah.
I wonder why we have that. Why that's
Why do I want to eat marbles? I don't know.
that was another topic.
Yeah.
You
There's something about like the smoothness of a marble where I'm like, you know,
You are a child.
Key and Peele did a great sketch about that. About like this guy just like saw marbles and just trying to put them all in his mouth. I was like, I can relate to that. I don't know.
I don't know. No, I had like maybe marbles looking like candy, where it'd be like, oh, looks delicious. But I don't think I've ever really tried to bite a marble.
I haven't either, but
I
like
put a
there is a
battery in
weird
my mouth.
innate sense of like, what does that feel like?
I think I put a
It's so smooth.
I think I put a battery in my mouth.
That's not good.
Probably not. Probably explains a lot.
If you swallow a battery, I think you're
Probably come
dying.
out. Battery go in, battery come out.
That's what I've heard.
Double A, triple A, what are we talking about?
Car.
Car battery.
So Eden's car died the other day at a gas station. Her battery just died on her. I don't know. So Chris went to go jump it. And she's like, oh, he shocked himself like 3 times trying to jump the car. And then later on, apparently, she has a bug. Apparently, Volkswagen, since it's a German car, the wiring of the instructions or whatever is different. So it was the opposite,
Colors.
like colors
Well, that's dangerous.
or something. That's what she said. Now I
Okay.
don't know. Because, like, why would they do that? Why would they have the opposite happen to a car?
I'm going to get back at the Americans.
So in reality, he was killing the battery, like just fucking with it, because he was trying to jump it like a normal person would do. But apparently, because it's a Volkswagen, the instructions are in German or something.
I mean,
and it's,
don't
like,
they have the
different.
trunk in the front?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
They all backwards.
So they had to get a new battery. I don't know.
Yeah. Call that triple A.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say like, his car battery died. They were both stuck.
Here's another thing I'm passionate about. Why is beef jerky $15?
Dude, that's everything, man. All food's getting expensive.
I've recently taken a liking to beef jerky.
I'm not.
Because now, okay, so as a kid, your parents wouldn't let you have it for some reason. My dad would get it and be like, no, you're not allowed to have it. Can't have it. Also because it's like, if you look at the bag, there's like 4 pieces in it. So it's like ridiculous. And then my mom was like, for health reasons. But now, I'm like, I kind of want beef jerky.
I want
But then every
meat
time
in
I
the
go to
bag.
every time I go to the gas station, it's like $10 for like a small. And like 15 for a large. And
Not
I
a
don't
big
know.
fan,
These
man.
topics suck, man.
No, I think all food prices.
Let's go back to fish.
Fish was a good topic.
Here's what I like. And I'm Catholic.
We're switching the picture to fish.
It's too late for that.
Dang.
As a Catholic, I like this. And you're going to hate on it. And it's disgusting to most. During Lent, fillet of fish from McDonald's. Get like 4 of them. Fish and cheese. I put cheese on there. Get some fries. Dip it in ketchup. Just oof.
I remember the first time I had filet of fish at McDonald's. Also remember the last time I had filet of fish at McDonald's.
I remember one time we left church and league basketball. Dude, I got 4 fillet of fishes. Fillet of fish. You know, I think people have changed it to where now you can say fishes. And it doesn't sound like you're an idiot. I'm pretty sure that's a fact.
I don't know.
Go on.
But I asked for no mayo. They put mayo in that bad boy.
They do. And I always just say fish and cheese.
I'm not McDonald's guy. I haven't eaten at McDonald's since maybe 2016.
McDonald's had
Maybe a
a
little
good
longer.
menu item. It was these Chipotle wraps.
Actually, it was actually 2013 because I went to Colorado and I had to get it in the airport.
they had these Chipotle wraps, and it was chicken, Chipotle sauce, Chipotle barbecue, dude. It was on the dollar menu too, and it was just a wrap. It was a tortilla, like a white tortilla. You can get it fried or grilled. They were great, and I'm upset that they took it off the menu. Like I haven't seen it. I don't know where they're at, where you could find them. You know they have. Like, I don't know. It's irrelevant. But the fillet of fish is, I think it's underrated, and the only reason they have it is for Catholics on Friday, and I think they sell out. I think they make a lot of their money during Lent.
See what my mom likes to do. She really tries to think that like the whole thing is sacrificing,
Right.
and so we don't go out on a Friday, and if we do, we go get like the fish at church, so that we're like we're giving money to the church at that point. But if not, which is just like that's what a great way for people to be like, oh, we're getting crawfish, like and stuff. Apparently, I think you can actually eat alligator too. I think it's I don't think it's considered.
I don't know
a
the
meat.
rules. I heard.
I don't know how it's considered like a reptile.
I heard the whole point of it because people always like, well, fish is a meat, and then I don't know how to answer them. But I think it's not as much as like the fact that it's meat or not. It's not like fish isn't meat. It's the fact that I think back then, obviously, like red meat was a rich, expensive thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like more of looked at as a sacrifice. Like, oh, I'm willing to.
Well, all the poor people
do this.
Fish.
All right.
Well, back in the day, if you read the Bible and stuff.
Back in the day, yeah.
It's fish and bread.
It's a renunciation of like I don't know what you would want most. I have no idea. I think it has less to do with like is it meat or not? Because that's like a weird rule. Like, oh, you can't eat meat. I think it's just for like.
Yeah, it's just a sacrifice.
I think it's just a sacrificial thing because of like this the wealth standards and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
so I have no idea.
Bread is the poor man's food. That's what they say. I mean, all.
Well, we eat cheese pizza a lot.
Maybe you're poor.
Well, 7 O's. But
originally, that's the reason bread. I mean,
could you imagine what McDonald's would do? Back in the Middle Ages, they would kill when everyone was Catholic, and they had the fillet of fish. Because back then they would do it on only in any Friday, not just in Lent. And your family does it, right? Just Fridays in general.
My mom, dad, and sister, no meat on Fridays, which I guess implies me if I'm eating at home.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I guess I can expect to have some. Yeah,
well, one Lent. See,
I'm
a picky eater. But for one Lent, like I did try to make myself branch out by doing a meatless Monday as well.
And Fridays?
So I do meatless Friday and meatless Mondays. So 2 days out of that to try like cook something different. Try to be more healthier, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. But you don't always have to take anything off. You can actually add on things. Like you can add on like prayer. Like 1 year I did pray the rosary every night.
Yeah.
And I continued that for a couple of years.
It's just to institute a discipline.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna
go to the gym.
I always say like, oh, I'm gonna give up candy, like, cause it's like easy, Yeah. Of course, I can never do it.
Dude, I remember 1 year.
I try to give up like soft drink, dude. I try to do everything. I can't do it.
And then another
coffee.
I drink coffee. I mean, don't quote me, but apparently, you're good on Sunday. You can do whatever you gave up.
That's what I've heard.
Because they don't count Sunday for the 40 days. Like when they're counting the 40
It's a nice cheat meal.
Well, when they're counting the 40 days for Lent, they never included the Sundays.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to Google that.
And so that's why that's like your day of rest. Also, you can eat meat if it's like a wedding during Lent on a Friday. You can eat meat because apparently it's a celebration.
You could also do it, like there's exceptions. Like if you're at a friend's house and that's all the person made, you're allowed to eat it.
There's also Chick-fil-A. As you know, a story.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that though.
You don't have to name names, but
no, because then it sheds bad light. Dude, we need to get rid of turf. Oh my gosh. I played an indoor soccer game. Some dude
That's a
fouled me.
great segue.
Some dude fouled me. Well, surf and turf. And then turf.
Okay, bam!
There you go.
Did it.
Speaking of surf and turf.
But
Oh,
the
it's
turf
turf
part.
field. Dude, it hurts, man. I got a busted up elbow.
Brush burns.
Yeah, I slid like 5 feet.
What'd you do?
I don't know, but that's all I had for that.
I never liked turf. Like, we go...
Apparently,
play-
everyone in the NFL hates it. Sorry to interrupt. But
Well, apparently. It leads to more injuries.
it's harder surface.
Yeah. I never liked it. They have it at Parkview,
Yeah.
their football field.
Fucking bullshit.
Dude, I'm like, jeez.
It's awful for
Richards.
soccer games. It's just stupid. It makes you look like wealthier, but
Dude, it's just annoying. I'm like, Parkview annoys me. It's,
yeah, let's not give too much attention to them.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that shit.
I'm sorry. I think, well, I gotta get this out. I gotta get this out
Go
of my
ahead.
system. I think the thing that annoys me the most about Parkview, as I went to one game to go support my friend, Taylor, previous
Yeah. Former
previous
guest.
guest. Yeah. And he was playing football, and it was during October. And so for football people in October, they wear pink and stuff. But usually it's like pink socks and stuff. No. They have to buy pink jerseys.
Really?
I'm like, not even the NFL wears pink jerseys. Like full pink and stuff. And then during like halftime, they're like, oh, here's the people who survived breast cancer and stuff. Give us, like, please give us donations. How about you don't
Donate
buy,
the money. Donate
don't
the money.
buy the pink jersey, which is probably $60 at least.
Oh, probably more. For a
Okay.
pink jersey, it's probably
Okay.
over 100.
Well, $100 a jersey, and you got maybe 45 players on the team, maybe more. I mean, you got 11 on offense, 11 on defense. You got to do
Well, it's a high school.
well. 44 would be everybody gets a backup. Anyways, you take that money. Everybody just wears pink socks or pink band or something, and we all get the point. You just make the announcement. You take the money that you have used for the jersey, and you give it.
Hypocrisy.
You donated, yeah. I just don't understand it. It baffled me. I was like, this is an insane waste of money. Because how many games you're gonna have in October? 3, 4?
4, 3,
Yeah.
4. Probably 3.
I mean, it just annoys me. It annoys me. That's what really grinds my gears. Yeah, I thought this was a.
I think we have a good guest. Next guest. Because he's by far the most followed. It's like an actual
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
good bullshit. I mean, you can ask him about whatever. We got, his name is Cajun Cardboard, for those of y'all who want to go follow him. He's got like 3,000 followers on social media, and then like 3,000 YouTube subscribers.
So go
Collects basketball cards.
go be part of the numbers. Go
Yeah,
follow.
but he's going to promote it,
That's sick.
is what he said. So,
Promotes his garbage. Yeah, I would absolutely not watch this. Yeah. I think we should just develop a whole episode do the fish. We need to do our fish research. That
Fish
was
Fridays, dude. I think we have a fucking
Fish
podcast.
Friday.
This is what I have for
every
dinner.
we'll
We
do
fucking
one
fish.
a month.
We try a fish every Friday.
Dude, we'll do one a month. We'll do an episode on the Friday where we do fish. Maybe that's just our Lent ones.
Yeah, Lent Fridays with the Here
Fish
Goes
Fridays
Nothing.
with Here Goes
I
Nothing.
tried having Hayden make us a logo. Dude, I don't know how to freaking do it. It doesn't fit in the freaking
I was
logo
thinking about
thing.
maybe just take a picture of both of us, just looking in odd directions.
No, that's stupid.
Like
This
an
is
album
a cool
cover.
logo, but it doesn't fit. And you could go on a YouTube channel, it's in the banner. It's just, here goes nothing. And it's like cuts out, but it looks cool.
Dot, dot, dot.
Yeah, dude. And then like the microphone doesn't fit. I don't know.
We're gonna have to figure something
We're gonna have to
out.
figure it out. We're gonna have to fire.
We're gonna
him.
need to get our.
When are we gonna start making money off?
Once you get
It's
more
been like a
followers.
month. It's been like 3 months.
Dude,
Why can't we make money?
My family hasn't listened. That's
Why the hell? No.
That's 7 followers right there.
Yeah, I don't want your family listening.
Yeah, probably not. It's probably for the best.
It's for the best.
Yeah. I'd rather some randos hear me.
Yeah. Y'all, please like and subscribe.
We're begging.
We're coming out with merch. You know, the end of 2025.
Pink jerseys. We're coming out with pink jerseys for
Pink
October.
Here Goes Nothing podcast. I like how the picture's wedding, and we only talked about it for really like 5 minutes. We gave. I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll have another. Maybe we'll use a fish picture for
And then talk
when
about
we
the
come
wedding.
back. You know, we talk about the wedding.
Guys, they sold. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, this
All right,
sucks.
all right.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
All right, like and subscribe.